A case for Rumpelstiltskin. Okay, so here's the deal. Like, I know that all of you know her side of the story, and so I'd like to put the record straight. My side of the story. My name is. I'm not even going to dignify that. Anyway, so let's go back to the beginning. Let's go way back to the beginning. For all of this madness, kidnapping and gold and monarchies. Before all of that, okay, so there I am, chilling in the woods, and so I live in this I don't know, clearing. I have a minimalist aesthetic. I have everything that I need out there, so I'm happy. I live not far from this miller, and the guy's a total drunk. He's a widower. Yeah, I don't know where the mother of the child is, but he's got this lovely daughter, and she's nice. She's not, she's pretty. I mean, not, crazy pretty, but she's cute, and she's got her I guess her own charms, but she ain't smart. But she's a good kid, and he's been hard on her. Like, it takes it. I mean, not just hard, A lot of responsibilities fall on a young woman when a mother's not around, I guess. And so hard. Most of life was hard for them. Him just being a simple miller and all. But so anyway, I'm out in the thicket one day, hunting sassafras, no doubt, and so I hear this clatter. All the creatures of the forest go silent. I'm like, what the? So what do I spy? The king, and he's just running around out in the woods. I don't know why, chasing foxes, chasing women, I don't know. And so what do I see? The miller. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what this is bad. Like, and I know the guy he loves dirt on his mouth at anybody that'll come down that road. And seldom does anybody. And who should today but the freaking king? So the miller says to him, King, I have got the most amazing daughter. And the king takes one look at him, and takes one look at the daughter, across the way, tending to the chickens, and says, do you? It's like, oh, yeah, but it's not that, it's not her looks, though. It's, she's special. Special? Pray tell what could be so special about one so common. Special. She can spin straw into gold. And I stopped there like, wait, what did you say? Because, did you say straw into gold? Because, there's only one person I know that can do that, and that's me. And I have told one person that's still alive today, and that's that miller. And that was only because I figured he was such a drunk idiot that no one would believe him. You could tell everybody, I have a daughter that's been, I know somebody that can spin straw into gold. I know somebody that's been straw into gold. Yeah, sure you do, buddy. And so, there's this dullard, this monarch, and me, all crouched in the woods, currently fixated on the phrase, "My daughter can spin straw into gold," and what that will mean for each one of us. About that time, the rest of the hunting party or whatever starts coming along. There's more dogs, and needless to say, dogs and I have never gotten along. I split. But I figure, like, maybe this is kind of my fault. I mean, maybe I should try and help. So, I decide that night I'll go talk to the miller and see what's up, and tell him, maybe, I don't know, at least figure out what all he and the king talk about. So I get there, and of course he's just into the sauce, and I can see that he's got a lot of it and some new clothes, and I'm like, dude, what's up? And he's like, that daughter of mine finally worth something. That king bought it. What? Told her it could spin straw to gold. Don't even know where I thought of it. That just came to me, and the king is such a money-grabbing fool. The miller says as he kicks over in his chair. I promptly leave. This king's not going to be happy with this girl that he's brought back for whatever reason. A peasant girl that was supposed to spin straw and gold now can't do anything. I don't want to see this girl get killed. So I'm a man of unique talents and unique skills, and really I've just been around long enough to learn the ins and outs of this world. And so after the castle's dark, in the usual way, I slip into her room and I say, "Hey, whoa, you're crying, what's up, what happened? Want you to spin this all into gold, huh? Okay, so here's the deal. It's your lucky day. I'll teach you how to do it." What? I'll teach you how to spin straw into gold. Yeah, no, it's easy. You can do it. Oh, yeah, no, I get it. You've been crying, your hands are all like sticky and gross and the straw. Okay, so if you can believe, this is kind of a magical thing, and I kind of need, if you're not going to do it, then I need you to give me some. I need to be paid for my services for this to work. Your ring, sure, your ring's great. Okay. So, as is my crazy talent, bobbin after bobbin, 3 times round, gold, bang, just like I promised. Fill the room. Hey, just tell him, like, this is it though, like you're exhausted for now, and something. But I'll goodbye. And so I slipped away, and I figure I'll go check up on her the next night, make sure everything's all right. And I get in there, and she's in another room, bigger room, more straw. Hey, like, wait, what happened? I thought you said, it's like, no, he wanted more. I was like, well, you just tell him there isn't any more. I was like, well, I was scared. It's like, oh, yeah, no, I get it. Sure. But can you help me? Can I teach you how to do this? Can you, like seriously, like, it's not hard. By the end of tonight, you'll know how to do it, so that you can just keep doing it yourself. Well, yeah, no, I understand that this. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to do this all by yourself tonight. No. Well, yeah, I could, and sure. That's a nice necklace. Like, sure, necklace is great. Yeah, just like last time. 3 times round, 3 times round, 3 times round. Little gold bobbins fill the room. I'm exhausted. My fingers are bleeding. I've been transmuting hay into gold all night. Straw. Whew. And so I leave, and then I just have this horrible pit in my stomach, and I gotta go check on her the next night. And sure enough, she's got herself whipped into this giant frenzy. There's more hay, there's more this, there's more all of that. And I say, okay, like, are you ready to just learn how to do this yet? I could teach you. And she's like, I'll give you anything. I'll give you my firstborn child. And I'm like, lady, I don't want it. But because my service demands payment, if that is all you have to offer, and truly what you are offering, I will accept. Because, and I couldn't just bear to tell her at the time that I felt responsible for all of this. Begrudgingly, I accept. 3 times round, 3 times round, 3 times round. 3rd time. They could have paved the streets with the gold I'd made. And the king was amazed. Took her as his bride. In a year's time, I'm out in the woods, hanging out. That old drunkard Miller has passed on. And so there's this kid, and he's lost out there. And he is looking all over, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he tells me that he's been tasked by the queen looking to find the name of this crazy kook that could spin straw into gold. And I was like, the queen, you say? Yes, the queen. Wow. Huh. Might the queen be with child? Young boy, may I ask? Why, yes, sir. Truly so. Queen's with child. And why is she looking for this man? Pray tell. Oh, she wishes to thank him. Thank him for? Thank him improper for his services. Oh. How interesting. Well, Well, boy, I said to him, and I sent him on his way. And as he walked into the night, I said, tell the queen I'll come for what's owed me. And now, I didn't take any real joy in this, but I had to honor these things. There are rules, regulations, strictures that must be upheld, or else, well, men like me can't do what we do without rules. So, I fix up the old miller's house, his grandfather's house, and I set about with my fineries and my skills to appoint a lavish and luxurious abode for my soon-to-be ward. And I get so wrapped up in this. I'm dancing, and I'm happy for once. The next day, I go before the queen, and I'm like, "Hey, queen, I've come with heavy head but light heart. Where's the child? Please, please, no, you can't. I'm sorry, we had an arrangement. But I found that I love him so, and if I leave the king without an heir, he has such temper." Well, truly, I feel for you, my queen, but we had an arrangement, and a deal is a deal, and rules must be upheld. She's like, "Isn't there any offer that you can give me, anything?" Well, sure, my queen. There's the final gambit of my people. What is that? A simple game. You must guess my name. What? What's my name? That is it. I will come 3 times. If you can guess my name in that time, our deal is nullified. You will be free of your obligations to me, and I to you. And, well, I will have other matters to deal with. But, so, did you care to guess? And so she, literally, any name she could think of, spent all night until she was out of breath. And I said, "Nah, man, sorry. Right on. Bye." I left. I filled the house with food. I hired servants to care for the boy. A wet nurse. I ain't nurse, no kid. I hired teachers, tutors, prepared, nannies, all manner of things for the house. For it's only right that this child be brought up in its ancestral home, albeit meager to have begun. But as I explained to his mother, I take no joy in this. This is merely what needs to happen so that the rules are upheld. Second night, interesting names from across the world. Silly names: Sharkface, Shimbim, Hammerstand. Like, just some Spindle Shanks, I think is my favorite one. But no, nothing close. I leave, and the third night, I'm getting everything ready. The last touches. I'm, the linens are being set out. Meals are being prepared. The house is starting to come alive with activity of the servants. For the first time in centuries, I've lived indoors. And here I am, just beside myself. And I find myself, for the first time in a long time, in a mood to sing. And I know it's It's remembered different ways, and I know there's a he said, she said thing about what words I said, per se. But, as I recall, today at last, I will have my kin. Oh joy, to be Rumpelstiltskin. A simple refrain I sang to myself as I readied about the house. And who heard it? Who, perchance, was able to take that back in time to the Queen, I don't know. But when I got there, there was a coy look in her eye, and a droll look on the face of the assembled aristocrats. The story says she drug it out, as if to further twist the dagger into me. But that wasn't the case. I stepped forward as usual and said, "Well, my queen," and before those words could even exit my lips, "Rumpelstiltskin." Cunning as ever, my queen. Truly. You have me at a loss. Well played. Now, if you listen to the way she tells it, I stamp my feet. Right foot done left foot, harder than the other, and fall through into the earth, never to be heard again. It's funny. It's a really elaborate way of saying the guards beset upon me and took me to their dungeon. Now, since we had met on an evening, or had walked into those exact same dungeons, I found it funny that she thought they would hold me. And truly, they did not. And you see, I didn't ever want to steal a child. I didn't even try to steal a child. All I did was try and help a poor family, a poor, just innocent girl, maligned by the men of her life. And what thanks do I get? This crazy legend about this freakish odd man crawling out of walls and making strange bargains for gold made from straw. Oh yeah. Straw to gold's the easy part. It's everything else after that gets complicated. Well, that's my side of the story, at least. Believe what you want. History is written by the victors. Well, guess it's off to make some more gold. And scene. Well, that's at least my long first cut of that.